I'm Renaissance Austin, and this is Fiber Style TV. Happy 4th of July, everyone. Today we are doing a crochet along. So what I need you to do is go to my Ravelry page, MsRaghouseFiber. That's MsRaghouseFiber. You can go to my pattern store and purchase the Vertizontal reversible slouch hat. Once you get that pattern, you are ready to go. So we are going to be making this hat, and it's a great hat. People love it because it is reversible. It is using the front post double crochet, and it is vertical lines on the front, and when you flip it over, it's horizontal lines on the back. Also, you don't always find this with crochet hats, but it has a beautiful decrease pattern as you close it in on the top, and that is the one thing I really loved about designing this hat. So I'm going to show you how it's done. Get your worsted weight yarn, get your hooks, and let's get started. Here's a little note. There are some instructions, like just one or two, that are not written in the written pattern, like the 2 size crochet hooks. You're using an I, and I've decided to add in using a J as well. And the reason why I want you to use a J to start is so that the bottom base of your hat will be a little bit looser, and then that way you can go into using your I crochet hook and continue on with the hat. You will also be doing your edging with the J crochet hook as well. Those instructions are not in the written pattern, so I just wanted to let you know. And this is a great way to learn how to read crochet patterns as well. It's good to follow along visually as well as look at the written instructions so that you can match what it is that you're looking at and what it is that you're doing. Okay, let's go. So here's what you will need. I have 2 crochet hooks. One is a size J, that's a 6mm. And I have one that is a size I, that's a 5.5mm, and just a pair of scissors and a tapestry or darning needle. So we're going to start by chaining 67. We're just going to follow along with the pattern, and this is a normal adult size hat pattern, and I'm just using a worsted weight yarn. That's 2, 3, 4. That's 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67. Okay, so according to the pattern, we're going to do a double crochet in the 4th chain from hook. So you're going to count backwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the double crochet will go there. And we're just going to double crochet all the way across. And if you don't know what a double crochet is, you have to yarn over first, yarn over again, go through the first 2, then go through the second 2. And you're just doing that all the way across. So I'm here to my last chain. I'm going to put a double crochet. And now we're going to join it and create a band. So be sure not to twist, as you can see. You want to keep that first row straight. You're bringing it together, and you are inserting your hook into that 3rd chain. Remember, we skipped 3 in the beginning. So that top 3rd chain, you're just going to slip stitch right through. And that is your first row. We're going to switch from the J to the I, and we are going to continue on in our pattern. So from here you are going to just chain 2. The reason why you're chaining 2 is because we're going to do front post double crochet, And with the front post double crochet, the height level matches that of the half double crochet. So you don't need to chain 3 with this stitch. We're going to chain 2 because we don't want our seam to be too high. So we're going to yarn over first, and when you do your front post, we're not going to go into the top 2. We're going to go around the post. See, around the post of the double crochet. Now I'm going to yarn over, come through, go through the first 2 and do the second 2. So we're going to do that in the next one. Yarn over, I'm going to go around the post, yarn over, bring my loop up, and I'm going to go through the first 2 and then the second 2. And you're going to do that all the way across. So I have one more stitch to go on my second round. Be sure that this last stitch right here, this one, that you don't skip that. That is still a stitch. And then I'm going to insert my hook into the chain 2 space, and I'm going to slip stitch it closed. So you've just completed 2 rounds, and basically what you're going to do is you're just going to repeat round 2 for 12 or 13 more rows. You want to have a total of 14 to 15 rounds, and because it is a slouch hat, and you can make it as slouchy as you want. So I would say 15 rounds will be good, and then after that we will start the decreases. Hope you guys enjoyed that little break. So I have a total of 14 rounds, and now we're going to start our decreases. So it's going to be starting at round 16, and you are going to chain 2, and we're just going to follow by the numbers, and it says to front post double crochet around the next 10 stitches. So I'm going around 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So let's just count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I have an extra one. So then we're going to front post double crochet 2 together, and the way that looks is like this. So yarn over, we're going to do a front post double crochet, but we're not going to finish it. We're going to yarn over again. I'm going to the next stitch, yarn over, and draw through the first 2. So now we have 3 loops on our hook. I'm going to yarn over, and draw through all 3. And that is how we do our decrease. So this is the pattern that you're going to be following for this round. It's going to be 10 stitches, then a decrease stitch. So one more time. So I'm just about done with my 16th round. When you get to the end, you will have 4 stitches left. So just go ahead and do your front post double crochet in those 4 stitches, and you're going to close off. Now you're going to chain 2, and this next round will be 9. So now you're going to do front post double crochet in the next 9 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then you're going to decrease, and you're just going to be repeating this as you close your hat off. It will be 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and this is how you get that pattern. And with your decrease, it's a very, very nice pattern. So we'll start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's 9 stitches. Now it's time to decrease. Leave it undone, yarn over, and you're going to go all the way under. You see, this is the decrease from the last row. So you're going to go around the whole post of both of those stitches and then close off. And you can see, you're going to begin to see a diagonal forming this way. That's how you get the design. Now we're counting 8 stitches and 1 decrease. That will be our pattern for this round. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we decrease. You will still have 4 stitches left at the end of your round. Just do your 4 stitches and close off. So now for this row, it's going to be 7 stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now we're going to decrease. So we are going to do our double crochet. Sorry, I'm not supposed to finish that one. Okay, 3 loops and through all 3 loops. And we're just going to continue this pattern around. 7 stitches, 1 decrease. Now we are starting our next round. You're going to work front post double crochet in 6 stitches. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we are going to do our decrease. And then you will continue this pattern around. And if you will notice, can you see the shape of the line that's forming here? That is how you get that beautiful closure at the top of your hat. Okay, now we are ready to work our 5 stitches and 1 decrease. So we're chaining up 2, working over 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's 5. Doing our decrease. Okay, it's really coming along nicely. Is for round 22. You chain 1 and we're going to half double crochet in the next 4 stitches, still around the post though. So again, that's a yarn over, just to go over the half double. You have 3 loops, and then through all 3 loops we're just shortening the stitch. Okay, that's 2, 3, and 4. Okay, then we're going to do our decrease. So the half double crochet decrease, yarn over, go through your next post, leave all 3, yarn over, go through your previous decrease, and see you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loops on your hook. So you're going to yarn over and go through all 5 of those loops, and that's how you do your decrease. So again, repeat this pattern, half double crochet around the post. That's 2, 3, and 4. Do your decrease, leave it undone, yarn over, go to your previous decrease, and draw through all loops. For our next round, we're going to chain 1, and you're going to do 3 half double crochets. So it's going to be, and you're still doing your post stitch, so you're going to do your half double crochet around the post stitch. 1, 2, 3, and then we are going to do our decrease. And then we'll continue this pattern all the way around. 1. All right, our opening is getting smaller. Okay, and so at the end of this round, we still had 4 stitches left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I just closed off in that chain 1 space to I slip stitch there to close off my row. So with the next row, we are going to chain 1, and we're still going to do our half double crochet. Now we're going to go around 2. So we are going to do half double crochet post stitch, 1 and 2, then we're going to decrease. Okay, and just work that all the way around. Okay, so then with our next round, we are going to chain 1. This is round 25, and we are going to half double crochet around 1 stitch, then we're going to decrease the next 2 stitches, and that will be your pattern for this round. 1, then decrease. So now I am to the end. I am doing my 1/2 double post crochet, and I am decreasing the last 2 stitches. And then I am going to close it off. So with the next round, I am going to chain 1. This is round 26, and you're just gonna single crochet 2 together all the way around, and then you're gonna join with the slip stitch in the chain 1 that you just created. So here it's not going to be a post stitch. You're just gonna go right into the top of your stitches and single crochet 2 together. And it's very simple because you are just entering into a stitch, bringing up your loop, going into the next stitch, bringing up your loop. You have 3 loops on your hook and you're drawing through all 3. So from here, we're just going to slip stitch 2 together twice. I'm gonna go here, slip stitch, just bring it through, and slip stitch, and bring it through. And I just like to go in here and just close the top right off. And we are going to get our scissors. Cut our darning needle. We're just going to sew it right in. I'm going to work it underneath the stitch. We're going to turn the hat upside down, just like this, and we're going to crochet the border along the edge. And what I'm going to do is I'm just closing this off. I'm going to bring this through just like that. I'm going to bring it through the first one on the left and just make a little knot. I'm going to do the edging in a different color so that you guys can see. So what I do is you are going to be creating your edging along this bottom loop of the beginning chain, and I am just going to insert my hook. I switched the hook back to J because we're going to be doing single crochet, and I'm just going to make a little knot. Okay, it's very simple, and I'm just going to lay the thread along the bottom as I crochet, and it will be worked right in. So I'm going to draw up my loop, chain 1, and I'm going to single crochet in the same place, and we're just going to single crochet in each loop across. I'm gonna go there, and you will notice that this edging row will keep the bottom of the hat from curling up. Alrighty, we are just about done. So I've put a single crochet in our last post stitch here, as you can see how that lines up. But you do not want to skip your seam stitch. See, this is the seam stitch that goes along the whole hat. You're going to put a single crochet there, and we are going to close off our edging by slip stitching in the very first single crochet that we created. And we are going to cut, and we are going to weave in this end. Okay, so here are a couple of more that I've done. And this one is the same yarn. I just thought I would experiment a little bit with chain. And you can see how beautiful that decrease is. So you see the lines. It's really nice for crochet because you don't always get that type of decrease with a crocheted hat. And then again, this hat is completely reversible. So where you get long lines in the front, you get the honeycomb on the back side. So you can wear it either way you like, vertical lines or horizontal lines, and that is why the pattern is called Vertizontal. So it is available in my Ravelry pattern shop. Be sure to add me on Ravelry as a friend at MsRaghouseFiber. And this is another pretty one. They're so quick to make, you guys. This is what I love about crochet, is that it's so fast. And these hats, they can be perfect for girls and guys, for Christmas presents, as well as birthday presents, or just winter presents when it's starting to get cool. But that is the Vertizontal hat. I really hope that you guys enjoyed making the hat. And when you make it, please let me know. My Instagram is Raghouse_international. Totally tag me, and I will definitely repost and give you a thumbs up for sure. Hey, and I will see you in the next video. I love all of you, and God bless.